Hey y'all, Bunkle here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, however it may be. I definitely appreciate y'all coming to see this video. Hope you've been having a great day. I know it's been a really good one by me. I think every day is a good day. I mean, as we used to say back in the old neighborhood, if you wake up and no chalk line just drawn around your body, you're going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Things will work out. Anyway, welcome to Sunday vintage football pack opening, Vintage Sunday, as I like to call it. I'm going to be doing part two. I did a part one video of this, and I'll post a link down below of these Score Football. Now, first video, I did half the box. I'm going to be doing the other half of the box in this one. Now, these are 1991 scores. What can you find in here? Well, the Brett Favre rookie, that's the key to this set. Beyond that, PSA value, if you're looking at PSA value, there's a few cards that might be worth getting graded if you get a 10. But anything below a 10, not really. This is much more for collectors. I'd say if you're putting together sets or anything like that, or you're a big football fan, there's also some special cards in these that come. They're insert cards. All of the great players of that time, Montana, who else? Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson. There's also one card that I'd be looking for on here. It's a Ronnie Lott, okay? Now, there's a big blackout or something's blacked out on the back. I have not seen it. I have not looked into it. I've done a little bit of research on this set, not all that deep, and football cards are not my wheelhouse, but you know what? I'll go through and just think about memories and whatever sport it might be. You'll see all sorts of different sports, as well as a different variety of stuff on my channel here. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get to opening. Now, these were done, again, this was baseball junk wax era, if you could call it football junk wax era also. I always hated these garbage bag wrappers. They're horrible, and cards can get absolutely dinged up, smacked up in them. So I try to be extra careful while opening them. I don't open them with gloves or anything like that. But yeah, anyway, let's get to opening. Now, I'll get the box out of the way there. Now, I'm also going to keep an eye out for any Hall of Famers that I might know of, or any great players. I'll be setting them all up on the Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame is right back over there. So now let's get started. We're starting off with Jesse Hester, Steve Broussard, Ron Hall, Jim Lackey, Dave Krieg, and there goes one of those special insert cards I told you about. That's the Warren Moon. I'll frapper that one up. Leroy Butler, Greg Cragen, Kirk Loudermilk, Mark Borte, Seth Joyner. All right, we got another one. Barry Sanders, leader card there. Nice one to wrap her up. Now, the Tex Schramm is actually one that you'd be on the lookout for, in my opinion. PSA 10 values, it's kind of worth getting it graded if you have one that's in really, really top condition. Well-centered, good corners. This one appears to be, I'll take it under a scope later, but it does look really good. PSA value on this one's about $50. So considering PSA fees, you stand to make a little bit. And sports cards, it's not exactly the cheapest hobby in the world. There's some that definitely are cheaper or lower cost, but you can definitely pay for more cards with different things you pull. All right, we got the William Thomas rookie. So let me get the frappers ready, because I will be frappering a couple of those up, as I mentioned. And no, not sponsored or anything by these Ultra Pro. I pay for them. They don't pay for me. So we'll get those frappered up. Get those on the Wall of Fame over there. So yeah, first pack, 3 Hall of Famers. I think that's a good start. Now, if you're not getting these graded, the value of these, most of these are a couple bucks or less. You can find them all day on eBay as fill your sets, and a lot of these cards that I pull will probably end up going up to my eBay store, and of course there's going to be a link below to that as well. For fill your sets, or make a set, and if I get enough of them, I might just put together a set. No idea what I'm going to be doing with all the extra cards that I have. As I say, the scrub cards. But you know what? For set fillers, especially since they're all packed fresh, why not? Got Mark Robinson to start us off. Wilbur Marshall. Nate Odomes. Refrigerator Perry. Did that Chicago Bears song years ago. Got Neon Dion. Nice one there. Gonna frapper that one. Jim Lackey. Oop. Let me get that out of the way. Mark Collins. Jeff George. Great quarterback there. Yeah, I'll frapper him up too. Terry McDaniel. Henry Thomas. Tim Goode. Alvin Harper. Earl Campbell, Hall of Famer. Nice one there. A great family picture of Warren Moon. Very cool. Jan Stenerud. And we have a Steve DeBerg quarterback leader. Now, I may have missed a couple. And definitely make sure you comment if there's some cards that I missed or something that I didn't note. I know some people have called me out sometime on that. And I actually appreciate it. I don't know everything about everything. I think anybody who does think that they know everything about a particular thing, they definitely have room to learn and room to grow. So, again, my 2 cents there. You'll get a lot of my 2 cents in my videos. We all have room to grow. That's definite. I know in my day job, I'm in IT. As a data person, and when I interview with different clients, one of the things that I always say is, well, what's your skills, or what do you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in this particular skill? Even if I know I am great in something, even if I know that something I've been doing for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, I never personally give myself a 10. I give myself a 9. Because in my opinion, once you think you have nothing else to learn, that's when you really start to lose it. There's always something new to learn, a new method, a new technique, something different. So, something to keep in mind. Anybody who interviews with me, and I interview people every few months for different positions where I'm working currently, and done it for years. If I ask anybody to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10 on something, and they say they're a 10, I definitely place a lot of doubt in that person, because yeah, good luck on that. And then when I start to actually get into the technical aspects of the interview, it's always fun to see where the fail points are. Usually it's on the simplest things. Anyway, we got Steve DeBerg, Eric Howard, Hassan Jones, Reggie Cobb, Tony Page, Bruce Armstrong, Chris Singleton, Leroy Butler, Greg Cregan, Kirk Loudermilk, Mark Bortz, Mark Carrier. All right, Rookies of the Year. We got Emmitt Smith and Mark Carrier there. Nice. John Hanna, Ed King, and Walter Dean. So, not many in that pack that I would personally wrapper. But the Emmitt Smith, Rookies of the Year, is a nice find, I believe. Throw that up on the wall. And get to the next one here. So yeah, you'll find a wide variety of stuff on my channel, and I'm definitely going to be getting wider as far as variety. One of my other interests is coins, and you'll definitely find some coin videos going up shortly. By the time I put this one up, they're not already there. Also different things. I may bring the metal detector out sometime. Who knows? There's a lot of different things. I'm just going to have a goof with this. And I appreciate everybody who's watching, subscribing. And if a particular type of video is not your type of video, like, for example, if you don't like football cards, well, that's great. I got baseball, hockey, golf even. I have an earlier video opening 1980s Garbage Pail Kids. That I had a lot of fun with. Jerome Brown, Lewis Sharp, John Elway, great quarterback there. Nice one. Thurman Thomas. I'll get back to that one later. Reggie White. Great card there. Aaron Wallace. Ronnie Lippett. Aaron Craver. Rufus Porter. Darrell Lewis. The Crunch Crew. Mark Robinson. I like these. It's kind of funny. I think of the old Batman cartoons where they had bow, pam, ba, or pow, bam, wham, just written across the screen. Funny memories there. I got Kevin Green and Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas, part of the Sack Attack. And we got a Jerry Rice. Nice one there. I'm going to frapper that one up as well. Jerry Rice Leaders card. Get those frappers up and ready. That's another pack with, whoa, 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 earthquake. Yep, I'm just knocking them all down as I go. See, and that's why I would put those in sleeves. I'm sure that some people would be having conniptions. I would. See them dragged across the table. I mean, this is a very smooth table, but you don't want to drag your cards across like that, not unless they're wrappered a bit. At least protect them up. It's one of those things. Yep, use a little protection, kids. Saw a cartoon not too long ago, a cartoon comic, where somebody was asking somebody else, said, did you bring protection? And the other person says, why? Is there something dangerous there? Anyway, I thought it was funny. Y'all may not, but whatever. I'm just going to have a goof with all this. All right. Next one. Starting off with Vaughn Johnson, Haywood Jeffries, Carnell Lake. I really like the colors that they use on these also. I think it offsets the picture, the action pictures that they use. Ken Harvey, Mark Robinson. All right, we got Jim Lackey again. Roger Ruzick, Lawrence Taylor, LT, nice one. Ray Agnew, Andre Waters, Kevin Haverdink, great name. Barry Sanders again. I should have recognized I already got one up on the Wall of Fame. Got Tex Schramm again. Marcus Dupre, Wesley Carroll, and William Thomas. Get some frappers ready on those. Yeah, and I know you could say whatever if I'm covering up some players or if I'm putting some in front of others. Just happens to be how I'm lining up the wall at this time. Don't take anything by it. I'm not putting one ahead of another, although I will say that if I pull another Brett Favre, because I have pulled one before, if I do pull another one, that'll probably be going up in front because that's considered to be the key card of the set. So. All right, where are we going here? We got Vaughn Johnson again, Haywood Jeffries, Carnell Lake, Ken Harvey, Dina Thompson, Andre Reed, Jeff Jager, Simon Fletcher, Jimmy Jones, Heath Sherman, Steve Young, great quarterback card there, nice one. David Fulcher, Gene Atkins, Dennis Gibson, Randall Hill, and Kelvin Pritchett. So only one out of that one that I'd frapper up. Let me get those back on screen there. Reaching all over the place here. I kind of spread myself out for my work and for my play as well. All right, next pack. Starting off with Gary Plummer, Ray Donaldson, Harris Barton, Rob Moore, Vinny Testaverde, a lot of Testaverde fans out there, Andre Reed, Ronnie Lippett, Aaron Craver, Rufus Porter, Chris Singleton, Leroy Butler. All right, we got Sack Attack cards again, Kevin Green, Derek Thomas. All right, now I know we've seen that one before. That's the Jerry Rice. And that's the Mark Carrier. And we got another of the Emmitt Smith Rookie of the Year. Emmitt Smith and Mark Carrier. I should have known. It seems to be following a pattern, kind of like a lot of cards from that era where, you know, if you got one card in a pack, There'd be another one a couple cards down. I do know that in particular baseball cards, 86, 87, 88, 89 Topps rack packs. Between myself and some of my friends back then, teenagers we kind of worked it out where we knew if a particular player or a particular card was on the top of a rack pack, there'd be another card below it. The 87 in particular, I remember being notorious for it. I wish I kept my notebooks from back then. That would have been a great thing, especially with all the packs I'm getting now. But definitely would have been a great thing. This way I'd know which packs had the Barry Bonds or the Bo Jackson underneath. Starting off with Haywood Jeffries, Carnell Lake, Ken Harvey, Mark Robinson, Rena Thompson, Andre Reason, Randy Grimes, Steve Seal, Tony Sturgill, Tim Worley, Ed Reynolds. All right, the MVP, Sterling Sharp. Ooh, there we go. That's the hit. That is the hit. Nice card there. Bobby Wilson and Joe Kelly and Adrian Cooper. Great stuff there. As I said, that one right there is going into the Frapper, and that one is going to be front and center. So if you catch my other video for NFL for the 91 scores, you're going to see in that opening, that's from this same box. There were two Brett Favre rookies in the same box. So I'd say this is a real good box. Call it a hot box. All right, we're starting off with Mark Duper. Sorry about that, y'all. I film on my phone, and my daughter was giving me a call. Starting off with Mark Duper, Gary Zimmerman, Ken O'Brien, Otis Anderson, Bill Brooks, Andre Reason, Mark Boyer, Danny Noonan, Brett Jones, Vance Johnson, Mike Horan, another Tex Schramm. Now, going by that, if I'm not mistaken, nope, we don't have another one of the other great ones below it, but that's okay. Definitely put the Schramm up there again. So I think I mentioned in my other video also on the same within the same box, when you get this many multiples, you definitely want to look at some of them for resale. That's for sure. Now, I do see a Ronnie Lott on the bottom, but I'm not going to take a look at that one yet. See a Dan Marino up on top. So either way, front and back, this is a great pack. And a Jerry Rice right underneath it. Got two Frappers right there. Haywood Jeffries, Carnell Lake, Andre Reason again, Ray Agnew, Andre Waters, Kevin Haverdink, James Thornton, Tyler Tunch Ilkin, another Man of the Year, Warren Moon. Ooh. Jen Stinnerud, Steve DeBerg, Charles Haley, Sack Attack, and that's a Ronnie Lott card. Now, not sure if that's the one that has the variation with the black box or black something on the back. I don't think that's the one because I don't see much of anything blacked out there. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the variation card. So I'm going to keep that just in the regular pile, or the regular good pile. I'll find out more about that one after I put this out. But yeah, Man of the Year, that absolutely goes up there. Dan Marino, all day, absolutely would go up there. So this has definitely been, in my opinion, a really good box. So far, there's been lots of great cards that have come out of here. I'm completely fired up as far as the second Brett Favre. That's a winner box. Go Green Bay, that's how I see that. Brett Favre was a great quarterback. Now, I'm not exactly a Green Bay fan. I did spend some time in Appleton, Wisconsin, Appleton, Neenah area, not too far out of Green Bay. Really love the area. I mean, great place, great people, great food, great all of that. Got Reggie Cobb, Tony Page, Don Majorski, Reggie Langhorne, Damani Dotson, okay. Reason again, Kevin Walker, Carl Banks, Eddie Anderson, Brian Noble, Bubba Harris, Reggie White. I'll keep that one. Joe Montana, sweet. Peppa Johnson, Henry Ellard, and Rod Woodson. Now, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you can say what you want. I got to turn them over for the cards that don't have a name on front because I do not know them all by face. That's for sure. Names, yeah, that I do know, and I can't say that I know every Hall of Famer name or every great player name or anything like that. Some of the players that I might have considered great, y'all might not have. I got into a conversation not too long ago with a friend. I forget who it was, and they were saying, "Oh no, he was horrible. He was horrible." And I seem to remember him as being a pretty good player. Again, it could have just been a different perspective, or maybe the person was a fan of the team and just got disappointed too many times. Okay, we got Frank Minifield, Jerome Brown, Lewis Sharp, John Elway, great quarterback there, Steve DeBerg, Keith Jackson, Mike Horan, Russell Maryland, Reggie White, Aaron Wallace, Ronnie Lippett, Joe Kelly, Adrian Cooper, Ricky Irvins, Sean Moore, and Derek Thomas. So we got two more Frapper cards out of that pack. I'll take that. You get two greats in a pack. Absolutely, why not? Now, it's great because I got the sack tack as well as the regular base card of Reggie White. A couple of those, it appears. All right, we got a few packs left here. 6 packs left. So we got the 6-pack special now. Sorry about that. A little bit of a dry throat. I had to drink some seltzer. And yes, it is seltzer that I would usually drink. Occasionally Monster, Rockstar, or any of those energy drinks. That Bang one, I believe it's Bang, that's got this whole lot of chocolate flavor. It's a sugar-free one. That's a really good one to me. Start with Anthony Miller, Randall McDaniel, Felix Wright, Tommy Kane, Pat Leary, Keith Jackson, Kevin Haverdink, James Thornton, Tunch Elkin, Frank Stams, Andre White, Joey Browner, Dean Dingman, Stan Thomas, Jesse Campbell, and Pat Swilling. Nothing in that one. Well, it's okay. There's been a bunch of hot packs so far. I mean, just based on the Wall of Fame over there, I'm sure that most people would agree. If you're into football cards, these have definitely been a good set of packs. Trying to adjust some light over here too. I do know that there's a whole lot of glare. I'm seeing that now. I don't know how to avoid the glare on that side. It's kind of funny. That's not exactly where the light source is, but whatever. Okay, we got Shane Conlon, Reggie Hester, Steve Broussard, Ron Hall, Jim Lackey, Keith Jackson, Jeff Hostetler, Randy Grimes, Sam Seal, Tony Stargell, Tim Worley, Greg Lewis. All right, we got a couple of those MVP cards, Humphreys, Sharp, Jeff George, and Thurman Thomas. I'm going to keep those over to the side. And yeah, I'm going to end up going through a bunch of these after just to look to see if there's anything that I may have missed, as well as anything that y'all comment down the line. All right, getting down to the bottom of all these. That's fine. All right, we got L.T. Smith, Rodney Hampton, Dan Marino. All right, got another Marino. Jerry Rice again. Okay. Vaughn Johnson, Keith Jackson, Mitchell Price, Dave Zott, Naz Worthen, Bruce Reimers, Mark Clayton, that's Sterling Sharp, Jeff George, Thurman Thomas, and ding, 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 3 in the same box. Now this is great. There are 3 Brett Favre rookies in this box. Now, I don't know what you'd consider a good box, what you'd consider a hot box, but yeah, this is definitely a hot box. I gotta see if I can remember where I got this one from. Maybe they have some more. Although there's times, of course, you'll get lucky, and there's other times you won't. But yeah, those two Brett Favres are front and center. The only thing that could top this right now would be pulling a third one. Somebody mentioned on one of my videos that I called a card before. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm calling one again. Who knows? We'll see what happens. If I do, I do. Well, thank God for the blessings. And if I don't get one, well, you know what? I love the blessings I get. Got Nesby Glasgow, Charles Mann, Frank Minifield, Jerome Brown, Lewis Sharp, Bruce Armstrong, Reggie Robbie, Don Griffin, Vince Buck, Kirby Jackson, Roger Ruzek, Howard Griffin, Dennis Smith, Crunch Crew, Dennis Bird, Sack Attack. Well, yeah, when your name is Butts. Anyway, Marion Butts, even better. And Neil Anderson. It's kind of a letdown pack there, but that's okay. After pulling a second Favre, you know what? Just about anything would be a letdown. I mean, not totally, of course. But when you pull the key for a particular set twice, got Hassan Jones, Reggie Cobb, Tony Page, Don Majkowski, Mark Carrier. All right, Bruce Armstrong. Know the Jeff George. I know I've frappered him before. Terry McDaniel, Henry Thomas, Tim Good, Wade Wilson, Steve DeBerg, Charles Haley, Ronnie Lott. Got a second one of him, and that one looks exactly the same as the other one. So again, I don't think that's the variety card. I'm not sure unless that's the blackout thing. Let me take a look, see. Is there another one? Let's take a look. Is that similar? No. Those look identical. We have the black over there. I'm not seeing any other black box, black mark, black cross out, or anything like that there. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't think so. Either way, I do believe I flipped through everything in there. Just take one more quick rip. Yep. All right. And I don't know why Dingman's hanging on the side there. Must want some extra screen time. All right. Nailed the Jeff George on that side again. And we're down to the last of the bunch. Now, again, I really appreciate everybody who comments, thumbs up, subscribes, all of that great stuff. Let any of your collector friends know to definitely do the same. Nate Odomes, Refrigerator Perry. Neon Dion, great card there. I'm going to frapper that. Pete Holloman. Icky Woods, great name he's got. Bruce Armstrong, Jeff Wright. Dean Biasuki, Robert Massey, Jeff Jager, Simon Fletcher, Paul Justin, John Carney, Darrell Lewis, Mark Robinson Crunch Crew, and Kevin Green to wrap us up. So all in all, I'd say to me this has been a real good pack opening, real good Vintage Football Sunday, Vintage Sunday Football. Some definite winners there. Got double up on the Brett Favre. Real happy about that. Not sure about these two Ronnie Lotts. I will take a look-see into those a bit later and see what that blacked out back is. I don't think this is it, but either way, you know what? Live and learn. I'll find out some more about these cards in this set. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely check out my other football, baseball, basketball, hockey, who knows, there's going to be all sorts of stuff, as well as other types of videos that I have up there. If you're into any sounds, rain sounds, or that kind of stuff, meditation music, you'll find a playlist for that of stuff that I put together. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff as time goes on. Never sure exactly what direction I'm going to take things, but for right now, I am definitely having some fun with this. Anyway, y'all take care, stay well, stay safe. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.